What shall we play today? Say, let's go Battle Royale Trials today. And let's give a try. And let's see how this works. I'm just doing my first time for a recording. And I'm planning to upload the video. But I'm not a pro player. I'm just an amateur right now. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that because I haven't seen the pronunciation of that word. But just, you know, the people's difficulty they sit before being a professional. I'm yet to become a professional, but yeah, giving a try for this time. And the last time I spoke in my native language and that it was not clear, but this time I'm speaking in English and hope it's clear. So yeah, it's on matchmaking, and let's see how this works. But let me check for some of my audio device and audio settings. Okay, the desktop audio is so high. I gotta reduce it a bit. Okay, now it's good. I'll reduce it a bit. What it has to be. Okay. So yeah, I've just reduced the desktop sound because it would be good if you hear me clearly more than the game sound. But yeah, but it's also important. But let me just increase a bit. Yeah, I guess this is good. Maybe this is good. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it looks like.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
It sounds like. Okay, I'm going in right now. I'm the only one here. I don't have a teammate, so I will probably be playing solo this time. Or maybe I might get a teammate after this. Okay, it's in 40 seconds. I mean, like, this is just a pre-match. So, I'm not just a professional player. I might get knocked out. So I'm just playing right now. Wow, I don't think there's anything affecting my gameplay while I'm doing the screen recording. So, yep, and it is good. Oh, why I'm not hitting that guy? Or is he escaping or what? Okay, I mean, like, it's gonna go to the match.
Training
I
is
guess
over.
I'm the
Time
only
to
guy
see
who's
what you
playing.
have learned.
Maybe it's a solo or a one-man squad, but I gotta play. But this is gonna be interesting because I don't need to wait for my teammates, or if I go into the gulag, I'll be the only one, and I don't need to wait for them to buy me back. So I'm just going to play right now. So I'm going to get down to the zone where I need to mark up and go there. So yep, here I'm heading into
Battle Royale.
So
set a drop point for your team.
So okay, I'm going to the quarry.
That's our drop
Avoid
zone.
the gas.
Get ready.
Get to the safe zone.
Okay, he's telling me to the drop point for the team. I don't have any team. I'm the only player over here. So I'm going to the quarry right now, and let's see what we got in the quarry. Because a lot of players won't be landing there because it's so far away. Excuse me for my voice. I just sounds right. Okay, so here I'm going to the quarry. Let's press space and jump. I want to see whether I just a good settings. Okay, it's recording fine. Oh my god. I still hear the bullet sound. So I think that the fight might be probably started. Guys, I might get knocked out at the first, so please don't take me bad, because I'm just trying this right now. And I see, oh, I hear a lot of noise, lot of noise. Oh god, oh my god, there's another player heading to the quarry, so I guess I'm in danger. If he's a pro player, or maybe he's a player like me, I can be able to manage, so I'll change the location.
Moving.
So I'm sure he's gonna get a lot of loot, because that place in quarry is having a lot of loot. I'm sure he saw me, so he might be rushing towards me, but I just need to go in. Okay, so I'm getting here, and yeah, there's a loot box above this chimney, So
Enemy
I'm going
soldier
to
incoming.
get a loot box here, and it says the enemy soldier is coming in. So I had to get the loot box and find what I need. Whoa, 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 whoa! He's just nearby. He's just nearby. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Oh shit! There are two players, and I'm the only guy. Oh, you see, man. Just with a pistol. Oh, that's another guy. I mean, like three players. I'm the only one. I could not manage this. So I had to just try to win the gulag. So it's not like PUBG where you get defeated, you get killed. I mean, you will have a second chance at the gulag. So if you win the gulag, you will be deployed to the war zone. So we are in the gulag
now. Fight to earn the deployment.
and let us see whether we can go in. So if I win, I will just explain you on the screen. If
Win this
I
fight
win,
and you return to the
if I
front
didn't
line.
win,
But
I
if you
will
lose,
just
you're done.
explain you what to see.
It's time. Break some.
Whoa, where is he? Maybe he's here. Whoa, whoa. Wow.
Lost the fight. Return to base.
Oh my god, he defeated
You
me.
won.
Okay, no issues. I'll just explain you the game basic because I'm the only one player over here and I was cornered and my first recording, so okay, let's leave the game. So it will take you to the spectating of the other players who are playing the opposite team if your teammates are killed. Yep, so what I want to say is like in case if you were defeated in the gulag, um, you know, if there were teammates who are in the team, they can be able to buy you back for $4,000. So yep, so I was just the only one player. I didn't get any teammates. So oh my god, the problem was I just kept don't fill because it's like I want to play solo. I mean, like I didn't want to play solo. It's like I want to play solo. So it just took me just only one person over there. So this is how we need to play. But mostly I used to play the Warzone, Rumble, and Plunder. They're basically easy one. I mean, the Plunder is the most easiest one. So if you want to try playing this game, you can try for Plunder because actually you'll be respawning every time and try to make more kills and upgrade your weapons. So one thing which is interesting about this game is like you will get a lot of dropout. Okay, it's not like the PlayerUnknown's Battleground where you'll get the dropout with the weapons of what they give. I mean, like you get a lot of dropout. Each and every team of your players, okay, of your team players, will get their own loadout. So when they get a loadout dropout, you go and nearby you're gonna press the loadout opening key which you have binded, and you will see these options which you have given there. So you have to upgrade your weapons, and you can make selection of these options over there when you get the loadout dropout. So it will be coming like a white color box, okay, and it will be dropping fast, not like this one which you see in PUBG, like you're having a parachute and you gotta wait and the other team will be teaming up or all this kind of thing. So you will not be having that issues here. So you'll be just heading there and you'll be opening, and like each and every player, and at the same time each and every team or the side or the sites where players are there will be a loadout dropout. You can nearby reach by almost like 200 meters or 250 meters, so it will be dropped by. And also you need to and you must keep the eye on enemies because sometimes while you take the loadout they might be camping over, but like it's not like the PlayerUnknown's Battleground where they will be always camping at the drop or something, because sometimes you will be lucky that no one will be camping, okay, alright. And also it will also have a smoke while you just take the loadout dropout, and each and every player, if they have taken the loadout, I mean the loadout drop box will be just diminishing with its ribbons around it, okay, I mean like it's a belts and all those things, it will be just diminishing. Okay, so and only one time from one box you will be able to take up the loadout, and the other weapons which you might be having in your hand will be dropped nearby, or maybe you can interchange. So one thing very much interesting is like you can use perks like double time. So let me open up one of the loadout and I'll show you the perks and all the availabilities which you can change. So here you see the double time perk which will help you to sprint double time, which you will be helping to tactical sprint by 30%. And the other one is like overkill. where you can have two weapons of assault rifle or an SMG, whatever it is. Okay. Excuse me. I had to just clear my throat. Just give me a moment. Okay, so your so you can just select the second perk also. I have just selected this too for the first one, and this is the most interesting perk. Okay, like if you are a camper, this is very interesting and very important. Like, you can use this perk for tracking the place, so the footprint will be visible if they are walk by or going to hide. Like in case if you see any player in the building or in some place, they'll be going to hiding. I mean, like, you have seen them, oh my god, you might have lost him, but you can track with this tracker, which is very interesting. So let me just explain what is below in the perk one. So you have a double time, which is like it will help you to speed by 30%, and the evori, what is it says, it has explained, is like it will take reduced damage from non-kill streak explosives and fire. Like it's like grenade or Molotov, you will, the damage is reduced. I mean, like most of them don't use it because you don't get the damage by that. Okay, so next one is like scavenger. So you can get resupply of ammo from the dead place. Guys, this is the most important things which you need to notice over here. So if any player is dead, you can only get the weapon, but you won't get ammo from them. So you need to enable this perk. I mean, like, it's not like the PUBG one where you can get ammo, but you can get ammo only if your teammate player drops or something. Okay, so that's it. And so another one is cold-blooded. Okay, so cold-blooded helps you to to get detected by thermal optics. Like if there's a sniper with thermal scope or any other weapon with thermal scope, I mean, like that, like your body won't be seen very easily. It would be very easy for them to place a target and hit you. So next one is not that much used. Okay, so next one, like it's have for multiplayer of Modern Warfare and Warzone only. It increases your chance of finding kill streaks in supply boxes. Okay, I do not know what I can use for that. Maybe it might show the loot box there. Guys, I forgot to tell you something. Like, like if you're not like you can get loots outside also, but in a loot box you will also get some kill streaks where it will be like UAV. If you use UAV, it will show you the enemy players where they are, and there is like airstrike, precision airstrike, which you can just attain a position or target and find and kill the enemies. So yep. So you might get them in the loot box also, but you'll not be able to get in the loadout always. So next one, quick fix. So killing players immediately starts health regeneration. Capturing and holding objective increases your health regeneration. Okay, so if you kill players immediately, I mean, like, I guess this just helps you to regenerate your health quickly. And in case if you're just capturing something like objective, and it will just help you to regenerate. Like, like when players are attacking, like that time it will help you to regenerate. Okay, anyways, let me just check this one. Okay, most of them don't use it because you can just take a hide or you can just take a cover and get yourself your health regenerated. So let us check the other one. Okay, so perk 2, what do you have? You have restock, recharge equipment over 50 seconds. Yes, guys, it is like for some weapons, not weapons, like some equipments like ghost, where like you use that okay, that special item which is for like having footsteps, or like in the plunder if you have a cash balloon. Okay, so it will have some time for it to regenerate. And yes, and in some modes you will have this ammo box or armor box, so in case if you pick them up, it will just regenerate, okay, within 50 seconds, because before that it would take a lot of time. I guess it would be 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, I'm not sure. but mostly ammo box and the armor box will be available. So in case if you pick them up, it will just regenerate within seconds. So okay, so this is it of that hardline. Hardline. So what is for the Warzone hardline? So it just gives you a 25% off for kill streaks which you buy in buy station. So guys, I forgot to tell you one more thing. So you, in case if you want to wait for loadout dropout, you can wait. But in case if you want it immediately, there's a kiosk like buy station. There will be there buy station which is on the map like a shopping cart, where you can click there and go there and you can buy your kill streak or weapons or ammos or armors, and then loadout dropout. It will be for $10,000. Yeah. So I explained what is overkill. Like you can have two primary weapons, yes, and high alert. So your vision pulses when enemy outside see you. Yeah, so this is good. Like I haven't tried this, but when enemies are aiming at you, you might see a flash. But when enemies look at you outside, okay, so where they are trying to aim at you, you might get alert. So what is ghost? So ghost is something which you'll not be detected by radar or UAVs or heartbeat sensor. Like I forgot to tell you, in the loadout dropout on the tactical one, I'm having a heartbeat sensor. I'll just explain you about that later. So let's see the next one. Okay, all member appointment. All members of your team earn more money for completed missions and no effect in the Warzone Rumble. Okay, so while playing Battle Royale, you'll be getting more money if you're completing missions. So this is mostly good at plunder while you are playing that, to use this second perk as appointment. So let us go to perk 3 and see what are the other options over there. So you have tune up here. So yep, reduce revive time by 25%. So in case if you get knocked down, your teammate might revive you and the reviving time will be reduced by 25%. But who needs to use that? Because um, it revives so fast. It's not like the PUBG. I'm sorry, I always keep comparing with the PUBG because people know the two great battle royale games are like PUBG and this one, because this one is for free. In PUBG, PUBG is not free. I mean the PUBG Lite PC is free. Okay, so next one is the amped. So like if you are having a weapon like two primary weapons, where one is a assault rifle and another one is a sniper, it will take time for you to switch to the sniper, or even the rocket launcher, where it has mentioned here like faster weapon swap and rocket launcher reload speed. Yeah, so in case if you are using amped, your reload time of a weapon will take less time. Okay, so you'll be using quickly. I mean, like it's like the quick draw. I mean, like for every draw it's like a quick draw. If you know about the PUBG, like where they have a quick draw. But okay, so we're not going to that. Okay, so what is this? Sharp nail. Okay, spawn with an extra piece of lethal equipment, explosive damage delays, enemy health regeneration. Okay, so in case if you're hit by a lethal weapon, okay, so okay, sorry, I mean like you'll be spawning with an extra piece of lethal weapon apart from the gun which they give. Okay, and explosive damage delays enemy health regeneration. So in case we throw an explosive at your enemy, so his health regeneration will get time. Okay, so battle harden. So what is battle harden? Reduce strength of an enemy, flash, stun, EMP and gas affecting me to stab shot grenade. So in case if enemy is throwing some flash, stun or EMP or gas effect, okay, so those things, you'll be there won't be happening anything to you. Okay, so in case if they're throwing a stun, okay, like you won't be stunned so hard. You won't be stunned for so long. Like this one will help you. So it will be like short time, maybe, or maybe you are fully immune for that. I do not know. I have to try, but it is for people who are who are allergic to stun or a flash grenade or some gas, all those things. Because like in case you are a person who are getting hit by enemies who throw that, you can use this third perk. Okay, the next one is power. So spotter, I basically don't use it because I myself check the ground when the enemies are like like using some mine. So what is I've explained here is like see enemy equipment, field upgrades and kill streaks, throw wall, mark them for your team by aiming down sights, hack enemy claymores, proximity mine, C4 and trophy systems. Okay, so yeah, it's basically what I said. Just give me a moment. I'll just reduce the game sound. I'm forgetting to do that. Okay, so mark them for your team by aiming down sights. Okay, so how can we claim wars? Yeah, so it will be easier for you to spot these mine or C4 or anything if enemies have deployed at a place. Okay, like there are some explosives that can be placed. Like if you walk through the way, it might get exploded, and your teammate might get knocked for that. So this is what that is for. So let us go to the other options what you can do in the loadout. Okay, so here I just made some loadout here. So each and every weapon I have used in what is this in plunder, and I just using them, I just upgraded them. So it's not like players unknown battleground where you'll get the attachment on the ground or in somewhere where you can find an attach, because you need to attach it by yourself. So in case if you find a loadout, I mean sorry, if you find a okay, if you find any loot box, okay, you'll be having a pre-attached weapon and it only comes with that. So we are done with perks. So here we have lethal. Okay, so lethal is for okay, so for stuff like grenade, frag grenade, molotov, C4, semtex. Okay, so these are the things which can be used in proximity mine is like an explosive which you can fix at a place, and thermite grenade, and this one I have to unlock. I have to do something to unlock these. Yeah, throwing knives I don't have. Yes, throwing knives I don't have. Yeah, so each of them have their own specialty, like you can see in the description. But this one is the most interesting one, but I have never used it. Maybe I should try, because like while I go and loot in some place, enemies might come by opening some doors, and if you're just placing at the door and close the door, okay, but place the mine inside and close the door outside, so enemies might think this place is not looted, and they come in, they get explored over this. The claymore is more interesting. Maybe this one, like it will detect enemy by nearby. I mean, like it's not just like when enemy step on it. So, yep. So claymore is also good. Like you can hide the mine from the enemy. Like you can keep it at the side of the doorstep, inside the door. You have closed in the loot place. So this one is also good, but like it can be easily seen because this one will be vertically standing up, but this one will be on the ground, so it's not that much easily seen. But yeah, probably you can detect this very easily by seeing on site also. Same goes for this. So maybe like if enemies is in a rush, that time you can use this or this. They easily get explored and get knocked out. So let us see what is there in the tactical. So tactical, I have just kept the heartbeat sensor. So like you have a tablet in your hand, and you press the bind key, which is for the tactical. You will get the tablet in your hand, and you can find the enemy on the sensor, like how many meters and which direction they are in. It will show you the direction the radar. I mean, in which direction of the radar. I mean, it's not showing in north, east, west, south, like a campus. I mean, it should show in the radar which is there, and I'll show you in the game if it is shown. So this will be the device. This device. Okay. So this will be seeing the hand under this display. You will be seeing where's the enemy. The flash grenade. Yeah. As you know, flash grenade, it blinds and defends the target. Stun grenade shows victim movement, slows victims movement and aiming. Yeah, it will just slow the enemy. Smoke grenade, so it will block the vision. Okay, and targeting systems like precision airstrike and all those things. Snapshot grenade. Yeah, it provides a momentary glimpse of enemies within the blast radius. So snapshot grenade is useful. So in case if enemies taking cover behind a wall or some objects in the places like superstore or somewhere, you can throw a snapshot grenade and it will show the thermal thermal location of enemies there, so you'll be able to see the enemies. So I just told you about the heartbeat sensor. Let's go to the stim. Okay, stim is nothing but it's just like you know stimulant which can be used for you to for refreshing faster, and you can use it for your tactical sprint will be even more faster. So decoy grenade is okay. It's a simulating grenade that make a fake gunfire on the radar signals to confuse the enemy. Mostly people won't use this gas grenade. So in case if you throw this gas grenade, it will just bring a cloud, and that causes slow movement and blood vision and coughing. Yeah, it might affect the health, I guess so, because maybe, but yeah, it will just distort the enemy. So it says that explodes on impact with the ground, releasing lingering cloud of tear gas that causes slowed movement and blurred vision and coughing. Okay. Oh, this is the loadout, and I'll show each and every weapon. And but for now, I'll show my favorite weapon over here. When it comes to SMG, I like the MP7. Okay, so where I myself have made the attachments. So let me show you. So for each and every weapon, you will have the attachments. Okay, so which for each and every level the unlocking will be there. So for this gun I have unlocked everything. So let me show you the one which I haven't unlocked, and I will explain you with the other options over here. Okay, so that you will have a clear idea. So what kind of weapons you'll be what can be good for attachment, and what is the level you need to judge for making a good attachment. So I made this D loadout, just a latest loadout with the M13, which I'm using it recently because this weapon is not much used, but I love it because its recoil is so less that I can use it very well. But its damage on body is really less. You have to use a headshot, but let's keep it aside and let me explain what are the things. So in case if you are leveling up the weapons, you will have a lot of attachments you can keep for it. And you see a tactical suppressor, okay, and flash card, okay, and you can see it has a muzzle flash concealment, like the flash will not be visible to your target or the enemies where you fire at them. And muzzle brake, it's for recoil stabilization, where there are some pros and cons, is like aim down sight will be ADS speed will be lower and aiming stability will become less. Let's see the breacher device. Okay, oops, I'm not selecting that. And yep, it is for increasing melee damage. And this one, lightweight suppressor, is for sound suppression, but the damage range is reduced. And if I level up this weapon, like while using this weapon, like giving hits on the enemies and getting kills, I'll get the level up to 33, and the lightweight suppressor will be unlocked. And when I come to 49, it will show what will be unlocked. So I just need to level up this weapon, and I have to wait for that. So this is how you will be leveling up each and every weapon. So let's go and see the next attachment, that is the optics. Oops, sorry. We'll go see the optics first, and then I'll explain you the barrel and the laser. So optics, like you will not just get a red dot or just hollow. You have a different type of like optics, like red dots and holographic optics. So this one is the first one which will get unlocked, and this is my most favorite one. Okay, and because this one has a very good recoil control, maybe a slight aim down sight speed is reduced, but most of the people prefer this one. But this one's recoil, its horizontal recoil goes crazy. I don't like to use it, but if you want to go for a higher hit enemy range and least recoil, this one is the most best one. Like if you want to get accuracy more for a farther range, okay, further range, I'm sorry for my word, further range. So this one is good. I mean, it's used with kilo mostly. This one I am showing you with M13 kilo, and this one makes it an awesome combination. So in case if you unlock with this one, and if you are having like a 50 rounds mag, if it is unlocked also, that's another attachment I will explain you. So this one is the best one. if you want to hit enemies far away or nearby also, like medium range it's good. Sometime nearby I don't suggest always seeing the aim down sight. I mean, like if they're too close and within the hip fire, if the hits are high, you can just fire without the aim down sight. Okay, so let me just wrap up with this and go to the next one. Okay, let me show the barrel. So this is a barrel where you will also get the barrel unlock, which has its advantages like aim down sight speed increase and movement speed increase, but bullet velocity and recoil control is decreased for this barrel. Okay, so if I play next one, the next barrel will be visible. I mean, like if I play to level 37 for this upgrade. So each and every attachment has its own advantage, which you can see here with pros and cons. So tack laser is really good because you will have the increased aim down sight, and aiming stability is also good, and I used with this weapon and it's really lit. But instead of tack laser, I'm using something else in the foregrip here. Okay, so let's see the other one. So this is a grip. So for my good aiming stability, I already have a commando foregrip, which is which is under barrel, like the attachments you get in PUBG for like thumb grip or half grip or vertical foregrip. Okay, so yeah, so I just need a faster aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, so I'm just using this. Okay, I don't use sprint to fire speed, but what is that with the laser? Let me just see. Yep, aim walking steadiness is high, but I'm not getting that because for aim walking steadiness I have used this one. Oh, sorry, this is also aiming stability. Maybe the next one I'll get some aim walking steadiness. Yeah, this one, Commando foregrip, has aiming stability and recoil stabilization. So that's why I'm using this one. So most probably we can use a Merc foregrip for this gun because actually its recoil is not that bad. And also have a good hip fire accuracy, so even for nearby range enemies also, you don't need to worry about keeping the ADS and firing at the nearby range enemies, but it's still, gotta, it will reduce your aim down sight speed and aim walking movement speed. Okay, so let me explain you about the perk and what it does. Okay, so then I'll explain you the other one later. So perk is like something you will get like frankable wounding. So in case it will give you just like uh, different things which is not per attachments. Like if it is a heavy hitter, it will just gives this gun a good melee power from your loadout. Okay, so and guys, one more thing I want to say is like if you're just getting this gun from the ground, you will not have all those things, or even if you have different gun also, it's no problem. But what I need to say is like for this gun, and if you are taken from a loadout, and for this gun this perk will work. Okay, so this is something that has to be kept in mind. And also one more thing I have to tell is like within gun perk is also there, and also perk is there for without gun. So you'll get these perks only while you get these loadout dropout, like the loadout you select with the name. Okay, these loadout and these perks will be there. Okay, so I'm just explaining you just one by one, so it will be easy for you to understand. So let me just go and open up a perk for a weapon which I have unlocked all the levels. So my favorite weapon over here, Kilo. So let me show the perks here. So the most interesting perk is like which I like the most is um, like FMJ. Like in case if you're trying to fire the enemy from below where the enemy is on some a steel floor, which is like a steel mesh floor, or like if he's behind a steel wall or a wooden wall, or if he's behind the door, this FMJ will help to hit the enemy where the bullet will penetrate and hit the enemy. I mean, like, it doesn't mean that increases the damage. It shows the green bar that it has an increase in damage, but that doesn't make a difference. But it will just penetrate through the wall and hit the enemy. And more money, it's more money is for like you will get more money, like you'll get an experience for the headshot, and this is usually good while you play in plunder. So this one is my most favorite one, but I don't use this for Kilo. because I usually shoot the enemy who are far away, so my aim down sight and the movement against their movement will be usually high in the, in the angle and the radius, which is bit higher, so I can be easily aiming at them. So I don't need the crippling power. So let me explain what is this my favorite one. Bullet slow, enemy movement briefly, and disable tactical sprint while shooting legs. Yes, this one I use it only with the SMG or like MP5, where I use this for while the enemy is nearby, because while I aim and move, the radius will be very less, so the bullets might miss and the enemy might run away. And so in order to slow the speed of the enemy, I use this in the SMG. Let me show the SMG where I have this weapon. So let me show this one. This time I just changed the loadout. I used to have SMG, but let me check. Yep, I do have this here, I guess. Yeah, for this SMG I have this, so I'm using this one and it makes it lit. So let me explain you the other one about the ammos. So you will have like a lot of ammo rounds. So for kilo you get the maximum of 100 round ammo drum, but it will take, it reduces your aim down sight speed very badly. But even though you have a 100 round mag, it becomes like an LMG, like heavy to carry. And in case if you're not having the amped mode in the perk, it will be harder for you to switch to the next weapon. So I don't suggest having a 100 round ammo. Even I won't suggest you to have a 60 round max, because sometime you gotta be you gotta be wasting your ammo firing at the enemy for so long. So I select with the 50. That is the ideal one. So in case if you're one who fires very accurately and without wasting ammo, you can go for 60 rounds, because I feel in that way maybe it doesn't make a difference with 10 rounds extra or something. So let me give another review of anything else I missed out. So grip and laser and stock. I forgot to tell you about the stock. Okay, stock is something for the behind of the gun. Okay, where you can use it. So in the PUBG you will be only finding a tactical stock. So you have a lot of stocks here, which has its own it has its own pros and cons, which have been mentioned here. So you can select the one, and by this you can just balance your weapons and select your weapons and fix your loadout. So this is something which is very interesting about the game. So today I just didn't come to show you the gameplay, but I just want to explain how this game works and how you can play and what you can do, because I just put that one for trial to see how my recording also works. So this is for the day. I explain what is there in this game, and the rest of the things like kill streaks and field upgrades, I'll explain about that tomorrow. And we'll see you soon. And this is Rajkumar here with Rajkumar's Walk, signing off, and take care. Bye bye.